I could not contribute anything to ease this man's current suffering. If I know the way to make his last few days more comfortable, I think I should do that. And not just for him, for anyone else. When I was 13 years old, I lost my grandfather because he had stage 4 lung cancer. I was visiting him in the hospital every day after school. I can bring him some water, tell him a joke to lighten up the mood, but I think beyond that, there's nothing I can do. So at that time, I decided to be a doctor. When I was studying in undergrad, I sprained my knee, ended up having surgery. I was on crutches for about 3 months and braced for another 3 months. So at that time, I feel very, very fortunate that I have an able body. But my second thought is, not many people as lucky as me. I look into a career that can help people to rehabilitate to their normal life. I decided to go to chiropractic school. I moved down here. My first job was working for some bigger chiropractic corporation clinic. Then I moved on to a smaller practice. The 2 years with the smaller practice really kind of prepared me for the journey of entrepreneurship. So I decided to open up Singapore Pain Solution with my husband, Dr. Jeff. I think, for any business owner out there, the first 3 months is the most crucial period. The most difficult part is getting people into the door. As a chiropractor, we're doing best treating the musculoskeletal conditions. But if you were asking us to treating something that's totally different field, such as terminal illness, chronic disease such as diabetes, high blood pressures, no matter how much you try us, you're still not gonna achieve that goal. Because now you have more competitor on the market, certain people may not practice ethically, so they might not put in patients' interest first. Perhaps that's another reason people have a misconception towards our industry, because they had a bad experience. Many, many years ago, a man 35 years old have a hip pain, took some x-ray, find out he has a grade 1 AS, inflammatory conditions that eventually will calcify your entire spine. And in the severe cases, the patient will lose sight and lose hearing as well. I told him, get this checked, this cannot wait. He didn't believe me, and he went back out the door and never came back. Every day I question that day, did I do everything I possibly can to educate this person to make a better choice? So I think by the end of the day, or as a healthcare provider, we just have to share what we know with our patients. If you believe what we said, you take some actions. If you don't, that's something that is beyond my control. I wasn't born here. Jeff was born in Wisconsin, obviously growing up in the States. We have been away from our family for Jeff is almost a decade. For me, obviously longer. There are times, during Chinese New Year when I see my colleagues, I'm gonna have a family reunion dinner, I wish one day I can say that. But my family is far away from here. I think there is a lot more we're sacrificing for being a mother. And society doesn't see it that way. They have a double standard towards us. Before I went on maternity leave, the amount of work I generating for my company is here. I came back to work 2.5 months after giving birth to Olivia. And it took me exactly 1 year just to go back to where I was. For women entrepreneurs, we want to be the directors, we want to be the builder to push the company forward. But at the meantime, we're somehow punished because we decide to have children. Now you can see why there are only 30% at higher executive level are taken by women. We know we wanted to be the chiropractor for the athlete, professionally or amateurly. But again, I did not really have any consistent sports I've been with. So at that time, I was just, why don't I just explore bodybuilding? And I was a little bit overweight before I started. Okay, I lied, I was a lot overweight. So I get into that, change my diet. I really learned a lot about myself, about how easy I can give up on things. I don't have to go to the gym today, I'm tired. That donut looks good. Tomorrow I run 20 minutes more, I will burn it off. A lot of us are very, very addicted to these instant gratifications. You know, when you wanted to lose weight, usually you don't see any result for the first 6 to 8 weeks. That means for 2 months, there's no result. Most people already given up by then, but the goal will be there only if you be persistent. Be patient, eye on the big prize, you'll get there. If you're a chiropractor, you're watching this film, you're wondering whether or not you should get on the journey of entrepreneurship. If you already have the passion to start your business, you should start ASAP, really. It's not gonna be easy, I can tell you that. It's gonna be the hardest thing you have ever done. Sometimes you don't have a way to solving the problem. It's gonna become a common thing in your life. But it doesn't matter what it is, just make it happen. I believe that the public, the government, the policymakers can give us more opportunity to share with the public what chiropractic can do for them to help them to make an informed decision. I am Dr. Jenny Lee, and I am a Singapore business owner.